What is up? Mile High 6 here, back again with a new video. What to do, Bronco crew? Fuck it, I'm gonna make that my catchphrase since we won. We're 1-0 with that. Broncos win in stunning fashion here, 20-13. This game was up and down, a lot of ups actually, and later the game was probably the downest, and then at the end it was the greatest thing ever. So let's recap this game, shall we? And then I'm going to go into the stats and stuff and what we need to improve. But good W by the Broncos, especially the defense. Obviously, every time we win, it's the defense usually. And it delivered. And some guy on the offense that I really want to slap in the face and I want him cut. I don't care if that man scored 2 touchdowns. You know who I'm talking about? Let's get into it. All right, so the Drew Lock threw a pick to Xavier Howard. And I'm like, oh, here it goes again. We're going to have a bad start. We're not going to score any points. We're going to be terrible all game long. And they missed. They called a holding call against AJ Boye, which wasn't holding. That was a bad call, and that negated a Justin Simmons pick. And then they drove down the field. Tua threw a ball right to Parker, which Boye sucks, man. He couldn't cover Parker to save his life. Yeah, so it's 7-0 Dolphins. And that was the only lead they had all game long, and that was good. So the Broncos, 6 minutes left, 6 minutes into the quarter, they drive down the field, finally getting a touchdown in the first quarter. It was a Melvin Gordon rushing TD. After 2 penalties by the special teams, Drew Lock, third down, he ran and got the first down. They drove down the field, and Melvin Gordon scored a touchdown. Next quarter, they stalled, kicked a field goal, 10-7 Denver, and then Broncos defense holded the Dolphins to 3, so 10-10. Late in the half, which the Dolphins are stupid for this, they burned the clock. They could have had 50 seconds left in the half, but they burned the clock for the Broncos to kick a field goal. And I'm like, what is Brian Flores thinking for the Dolphins? That was so stupid by the Dolphins. Broncos, I don't think they got it on their opening drive, no. But they get the ball back, and they go down the field. Melvin Gordon scores a nice rushing TD, and it's 20-10 Denver. We're all good, feeling good. Fourth quarter, they get the field goal, and Ryan Fitzpatrick's in the game. So that's pretty interesting because we were roughing up Tua all game, man. We got 5 sacks or something on Tua and Fitzpatrick. So they kick a field goal. All good. We had the ball back. We're driving down the field. What we did was drive down the field more consistently than all the last games. We drove down the field more consistently, and I hate this man. I really do. I don't care if he scored 2 touchdowns. I don't care if he had a nice game. Melvin Gordon fumbled at the goal line, and Charger fans were laughing. They're like, oh, what'd I tell you? Melvin Gordon fumbled at the goal line, and I was the most pissed man in Canada. I want Melvin Gordon cut. I don't care about those 2 touchdowns. Melvin Gordon, if Melvin Gordon scored that touchdown, he would have had 3. I would give him credit. But no, he almost cost us the game. Defense all of a sudden buckled because they were pinned at their own 1, and the Dolphins all of a sudden drove down the field near the end zone. Fitzpatrick, 3rd and 8, steps back, throws it to Parker, but it's picked off by Justin Simmons. That boy deserves a contract, along with Philip Lindsay. Those guys deserve contracts. Justin Simmons is clutch. That's his 3rd career game-winning interception. He did that against the Raiders back in 2017 when I was in the car watching that game. That was awesome. And so that's my recap. Broncos win 2013. Drew Lock, as he played okay. Almost threw for almost threw for 200 yards, 270 yards, no touchdowns, but he used his legs to get that big first down. He made some throws. Yeah, he threw a lot of wide balls, which always has to improve. Um, he used the tight ends to his advantage. They targeted Fumagale, Fant, and Vanette actually did okay. Um, Drew Lock did okay outside of that bad pick at the beginning, and he shook it off. He shook it off like Taylor Swift, and he get the W for us. So let's look at the stats here. All right, so that's like that's all the scoring plays. Where's the box score? So I'm gonna look at the box score right here, folks. So Ryan, all right, let's go. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 117 yards passing. Yep, 1 interception. Apparently he didn't get sacked. He didn't get sacked. And then Tua went 11 for 20, 83 yards, 1 touchdown. That was the Devontae Parker at the beginning because of Drew Lock's interception. I don't even know these running backs, but we did pretty good against the run. I know if they had Myles Gasket, or even if they didn't cut Howard, I think it would have been harder for us. But we did pretty good against the run. We faced a nobody running back, and Salvon Almid Weber. And like the running backs didn't the quarterbacks didn't run on us. Like Tua didn't even run on us. So and he has the mobility. Devontae Parker had a solid game, 61 yards, 1 touchdown. Mike Gesicki had that nice catch over Justin Simmons. That killed me. And apparently Antonio Callaway got his first ever catch, and that was against us. That's great. That's awesome. And Eric Rowan recovered that fumble, and again Xavier Howard got that pick. Was there any sacks? No, Drew Lock didn't get sacked today. I didn't notice that. Wow, Drew Lock didn't get sacked today. It's like if he doesn't get pressure on him, he can win some games. Wow. Sanders went 2 for 2. And yeah, Xavier Howard got the pick. So yeah, I think the Dolphins played okay on defense. Actually, no, not good because we ran over them. So Drew Lock, 170 yards passing. One pick, that was a terrible pick. The funniest thing at the end was that pass to Tim Patrick. That I wish it was a touchdown. That would have been the best. But nah, Xavier Howard had to be a tryhard. Nah, I'm kidding. So Melvin Gordon, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the worst fumble ever. I want him cut. Philip Lindsay, good old Philip Lindsay, got more carries, 82 yards. He had that big run. He had a lot of big runs. Drew Lock had a nice big run for a first down, man. A couple big runs. You can use him. He has some legs, man. He can use his legs. He doesn't use his head a lot, but he can use his legs. Tim Patrick, 119 yards receiving. A big that was a big That was the big Hail Mary at the end, just to waste the time and run out the clock. I thought that was cool that he caught it. He tried there. Noah Fant, 55 yards, did pretty good. Judy, he dropped that ball. That was easily thrown to him, and then later he made a nice sideline catch to redeem himself. KJ Hamler had a little game. Nick Vanette and Troy Fumagalli. Nick Vanette had 2 receptions. Melvin Gordon, I want him banned from ever. Justin Simmons, he played good. AJ Johnson had a nice tackle. Malik Reed had a sack and a half. Bradley Chubb had a sack. Bradley Chubb had a sack and Deshaun Williams, 2 sacks. Jones, ever since he's been back, he's been producing 1 sack. And Marcus Walker had half a sack, so the team had 6 sacks. And then Justin Simmons with the game-winning interception. That was great. So that was basically the recap. Going forward, we play New Orleans. We play Taysom Hill. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna get killed by Kamara. We have no run defense unless Shelby Harris is coming back. We're not gonna stop him. But that's for another day. Tomorrow's gonna be Victory Monday. Today's Victory Monday. This is recorded on Sunday though. My stream did okay. A decent amount of people showed up. I was very happy at the end with that interception, man. Justin Simmons pulled through. Player of the game, I don't know. The defense. Defense. The entire defense showed up, especially the pass rushers. 6 sacks, boys. 6 sacks on a mobile quarterback. And I know, like, there wasn't the O line for Miami wasn't healthy, but everyone was picking Miami, even me. I said we would lose 31-10. So what we did was we limited the run, even though Miles Gasket wasn't playing. Uh, Quarterbacks didn't run on us. Um, like the only touchdown was given up because of a stupid pick by Drew Lock. But so this team played pretty well. Defense, they only allowed 13 points. I think that's the least amount. No, the least amount of points we allowed was against New England. So yeah, so we allowed the second least amount of points today from the defense. Got a big clutch turnover, 6 sacks. So I gotta say good job by the defense, offense, player of the game. I don't know, Philip Lindsay. Philip Lindsay and Tim Patrick were good. Gordon doesn't get it. I don't care if he had 2 touchdowns. He doesn't deserve shit. He doesn't deserve anything after that fumble. I don't care. I don't care. I'm never going to talk good about Gordon. I don't care if he had 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. Big deal. Big deal. And Drew Lock, that was a bad pick too. But that was early, okay? If Gordon fumbled early, I would still be pissed at him. Actually, I wouldn't change at all. So yeah. So that's my recap today. We got the Saints next week at home. No fans because they're not allowing fans anymore in Denver. And that sucks, but at least we gave the fans something to hope for. I don't know. I don't know for the future with Drew Lock. I think he played okay. He didn't play garbage. I'd rather him have an okay game than play garbage, and he played okay. Only had 1 pick, but you gotta limit that. It's gonna be a tough game against the Saints. We're probably gonna lose. Taysom Hill's probably gonna do a bunch of gadget plays, but we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully, we get some players back. Other than that, Mile High 16 out. Peace. Have a good day. Go Broncos. Great W. This was a great W. First W in a couple weeks. No comebacks. No. No. Yeah, there wasn't a comeback. There wasn't that much bullshit. Just a stupid fumble at the end. So that's all I could say. Other than that, my high 6 out. Peace. Fuck Melvin Gordon. Go Broncos. And yeah, peace.